excited to check out this lake, Ash. I've heard it has some great Goldeen.
I can't wait to see them.
Oh no, this is terrible.
It can't be good for the Goldeen, that's for sure.
Or for people either. Peek-a-pee.
How did this happen?
It seems that a lot of people around here are becoming careless with their trash. Look, Ash. That was a lovely lunch.
And a fantastic drink.
I hope that food gave you the energy to finally track some Pokémon.
Hey, Team Rocket, look at what you're doing.
Well, if it isn't the twerps. You know, you should really throw your trash away instead of littering.
We don't have time for that. We've got Pokémon to catch.
It only takes a second. Like that would make a difference. Everybody does it around here.
This is awful. Let's go.
Pika. Or maybe we could do something about it.
You're right, May. But what could we do? There's so much trash here, and we're only 2 people.
But there has to be something we can do to help.
I'll call Quinn. He'll know how to help us.
Hey, Ash and May, what's up?
We came to this lake because we'd always heard about how beautiful it was.
And there was supposed to be a lot of Goldeen here.
But the lake's full of trash now. It's such a huge problem that we don't know how to fix it.
But wanting to help is a good way to start, right?
Yeah, because this problem affects a lot of people. And Pokémon.
Exactly, May. Some problems can be overwhelming because they're so big. In my community, we used to have a skate park that wasn't safe, so my friend got hurt.
What did you do?
Well, instead of letting the situation continue, my friend and I realized that we could really make a difference through change.
Change makes sense, but how do you do it?
Just because you're only 2 people doesn't mean you can't do something. With the community's help, my friend and I made improvements in the skate park so it was safer.
I wish May and I could make a difference like that with the lake.
Maybe you can. What I did was start with the first part of change, clarify. By making clear or clarifying what the problem really is, you can find ways to fix it. So what's the real trouble here?
This lake is polluted with trash. It's not good for Pokémon or for people.
So your problem is pollution. Pretty overwhelming. But that's where the next part of change becomes helpful. And that's hope.
How can hope make a difference?
Yeah, shouldn't we be doing more?
Having hope will help you do more. If you hope for the best possible outcome, you're more likely to make it happen.
I see. Hope will give us the attitude we need in order to bring change.
That's it, May. The next part of change is awareness.
But we're already aware of the problem.
Sure, but others in the community might not be. That's where you 2 come in.
So we need to tell other people about the lake?
Many people want to do something, but they just don't know where to start. When you raise awareness about the problem, people are more likely to become part of the solution.
How did you and your friends raise awareness about the skate park?
We put up signs, but there's so much more you can do. You can call meetings and organize fundraisers. You can provide information in flyers. You can ask people to sign a petition that you then give to someone in authority to enforce. Or you can even just create a pledge that people sign to show their commitment.
Ash and I could make flyers about the lake.
Right on, May. Now, the next part of change is need. Find out what you need to solve the problem. What's needed to clean up the lake?
Well, we need people to give the time to help clean up. And some trash cans, gloves, and rakes would be good too.
And to keep it clean, we should put more trash cans in the park, along with signs encouraging people to use them.
Those are both great ideas. Let's talk about gather now. The more people you have, the easier it'll be to fix the problem. How could you gather people together?
I know. We can give them a meeting time on the flyers we pass out.
And if they know that we're making a difference, they'll want to be a part of it.
You 2 really know how to get things done. Now we're at the last part of change, effort.
That sounds like work.
It sure is. But that's how you get things done.
Well, I'm sure that if we get a lot of people together, the effort part will go quickly.
That's the right attitude.
Positive thinking.
You know, I bet some of the people we look up to use change all the time.
You're right. Let's see how our friends can use change to address problems in their communities.
Let's have a look. Click on which part of change is being used.
Nurse Joy says, Too many Pokémon don't get enough exercise. Some trainers need to play with their Pokémon more.
Right. Knowing what's needed to solve the problems brings you closer to a solution.
Brawly says, too many surfers are in this area of the beach. There aren't enough lifeguards, so it's a safety problem.
Right. Clarifying is necessary because you need to know what kind of problem you're dealing with.
Officer Jenny says, some Pokémon have been stolen. I have to be positive about finding them.
Right. Hope keeps you from becoming overwhelmed so you can work on fixing the problem.
My dad Norman says, I've heard that there's been some cheating in recent contests. I'll get people together to talk about it.
Right. You can do a lot by yourself, but gathering people together helps you address big problems.
Misty says, there's graffiti at my gym. I'll clean it up with my community.
Right. Nothing's going to get fixed without a lot of effort. Hard work helps solve problems.
Professor Oak says, I'm concerned that some trainers aren't aware that the Pokémon habitat around this area is decreasing due to pollution. I'll put my research in pamphlets so everyone can read about it.
Right. Raising awareness is important because it lets people know how they can make a difference. Great. You really know how to use change to make a difference.
Now we'll really fix this problem. Thanks, Quinn.
It'll be great to see that lake clean again. Can you help us? Every answer you write will make the lake cleaner. Can you clarify a problem in your community? For example, something you've noticed in your school or in a local park? Awesome! How do you think Hope can help you solve this problem? All right! How can you raise awareness about this problem? Amazing! What's needed to solve this problem? Be specific. That's great! How do you think people can be gathered to help? Way to go! What efforts can you make to solve the problem? That was great! You're really helping us clean up this lake!
Hey, Max and Brock.
Your flyers were very informative.
We'll get this lake cleaned up in no time.
Thanks for helping.
Since everyone's gathered here, maybe we should ask them to sign one of those pledges Quinn talked about.
Yeah. Let's ask them to sign a pledge so people who litter agree to do community service by picking up trash.
I'll write the pledge.
And I'll pass it along. There are so many girls who care about this lake.
Wow, those are a lot of signatures.
And I'm gonna get more.
Ah, it's one of the twerps again.
Look here.
Does it have to do with Pokémon?
Sure does.
I want to see.
It's one of those pledge things. It says that people who litter agree to do community service and clean up.
Littering? Who's littering?
Jessie, James, I think everyone's watching us.
I mean, a pledge. What a fantastic idea. I'm so honored to help.
Hey, that's not your name.
It isn't?
Not unless your name is Nurse Joy.
Jessie, I mean, Nurse Joy. What a clever disguise, after all these years.
She's no nice Joy. Give me that. Let's get this over with.
We can take this pledge to the Pokemon Center for everyone to see. This community's really dealing with its problems.
Looks like Team Rocket's going to be busy for a while.
What a waste.
This isn't my kind of dirty work.
No one can say that Team Rocket doesn't clean up when it comes to Pokemon. Everyone's helping.
We'll get this lake clean. It'll be a piece of cake.
And then we'll be able to see that we've made a real change here.
Goldeen, Goldeen, Goldeen.
Try again. Did Nurse Joy say what's necessary to solve the problem? Try again. Did Nurse Joy say what's necessary to solve the problem? Let's think about that one. It sounds like Brawly is starting out by being clear on what the problem is. Try again. Does Officer Jenny have a positive attitude about the problem? Try again. Strength in numbers. Try again. The last step is getting it done. Getting the word out is what step? Try again.
Awesome.